I like how we did that at the same time. Welcome to Tits for Tat.
Hi.
Big fat nerd edition.
Nerd shit.
Yeah, whole lot of nerd shit.
Tits for tat.
This is also very tight. I'm getting nothing.
Yeah, I'm like moving as hard as I can, and it's not moving.
Nothing.
So I'm like, oh,
that's
okay.
good. That means it fits.
True. And this is a medium. That's why I'm like, oh, I lost a lot of weight.
But no spoilers, obviously. How did you feel about the movie?
It was beautiful.
It was so fucking dope. It's so fire. So
fire. But we gotta wait until 2026
to talk about it. Yeah,
to talk,
because people will wait several years and be like, "Oh my god, don't spoil it, bitch! It's been out. It's too late. I'm not waiting more. Just avoid it. Because by now you've been spoiled.
Mm-hmm.
You've been spoiled."
Mm-hmm.
Favorite Spider-Man from it.
Oh, my favorite, of course, is Spider-Punk.
Yeah,
for sure. I was like, ooh. Ooh. Hello. Hi. And then when he took off once he took off the mask, I was like, wait.
Did it for you.
Yeah,
the strong face.
The don't give a fuck mentality. I'm just like, that's me.
I like the Indian dude. He's just like
he's
fun,
such a
quirky.
Sweetheart.
I love his suit. His suit is dope, and his method of using his webs with like it's not a yo-yo, but like the handband, the armband. That was dope. I love like seeing new methods of the different Spider-Mans using their webs.
And I like the Spider Cat.
That fucking landed on his face. Oh my gosh.
I was like so hyped to see. I was just like, is there a Spider Cat? Because I saw it in the preview and somebody highlighted it on TikTok. It was like, it's a Spider Cat. I was like, and then it did what it had to do. And I was like, I'm satisfied.
Did you see the Spider-Man plushie go for the kill?
Yes. And I was like,
I
have literally every Spider-Man. That is crazy. Even the Lego Spider. I was like, yes.
Dinosaur Spider-Man.
Right. Like, oh my gosh, I have everybody. That's nice.
I wish we could talk more into it because, like, I want to talk about the villain that's fucking ridiculous.
I wish we could, but a certain somebody.
Bombastic side-eye.
Watch
that's
it over here.
You didn't watch it yet.
And the rest of y'all that are gonna wait forever to watch it and always be like, no, don't talk about it.
Literally gonna wait until 2026 to watch it. Mind you, that's when the next one comes out. It's not next year. It's
I heard.
See,
I can't get upset because this one was such a masterpiece that I understand that it's gonna take time to like upstage that.
See.
You don't want some shit though. You want the good stuff. You don't want to watch it and be upset. Right. I didn't think it was going to end on a cliffhanger, though.
Yeah.
That upset me. I was like, that. You stringing me along.
I was like, that's it? And of course, I saw it with our friend Mel. Mm-hmm. We both was just like, so of course, we sat through the entire.
Did that too.
And clip everything. I was just like, that's really it? And then every light turned on, and even and everybody was cleaning up and everything. I was just sitting there like, that's it? I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, I was so stressed. I'm like, come on. It's a bull.
Between the fighting scenes and like the scenes where they're like traveling through cities, the animation is so phenomenal and smooth.
Did you hear about the little boy who did a scene for it? It was the Lego part.
Yeah,
he did that.
I heard about that.
And he was only 14 years old too. I was like, look at you.
I love that we live in a world where like that can happen. Where if you put yourself out there enough, you can get noticed. No matter what.
I want to be on the next Spider-Man movie. Even if I'm just an extra for 2 seconds. Mm-hmm. Just let me have my moment.
Just a fan, super fan.
I'm just be like, and I'll be good to go. I promise. Like, the people that work for Marvel, please put me in the movie.
We were shooting in Cleveland Heights.
Yeah, all the good movies shoot in Cleveland because
right,
it's
the
cheap.
Avengers was shot in Cleveland too.
And apparently if you get a right angle, it looks like New York.
Oh dear.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Like,
no.
Were you satisfied?
Yes.
Huh.
Mm.
Just a huh and a
Because I remember when they shut down everything too. And I was like, dang, they gonna keep shutting it down. And it was like, what, a year of it? And I'm like, what is y'all doing? And then Avengers came out. And I was like, oh.
No, my mom
Then I
was
got
going
mad
off
and I was
about
like,
it.
wait, Iron Man was here? Oh, fuck you. What?
What, you didn't get the casting call?
I feel like they just playing with my top. Like, I feel like, well, they know they can cast me.
Would you want to get into acting?
See, I would, but my nerves is so. That's why I'm like, because I get that a lot too on my content. They be like, why don't you just be an actress? And I'm just like, I could, but I'm scared. But what's another nerd shit? Okay, Marvel or DC?
Okay, so I have an answer. And my answer is...
You gonna say?
What the fuck do you think I'm gonna say?
I don't know. That's what I'm sitting here. I'm like,
So my answer is, I think DC has better animated series and movies, and I think Marvel has better live action series and movies. So I feel like they're good in different areas.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so over DC live action shows and movies. They're not good. And they're so dark. I can't see what's... You know what has me pissed? Going to a movie theater to see a movie and I can't see what's happening in the movie.
Yeah. It's like,
And y'all gonna hate me for this, but Batman is overrated. He's been milked.
no, I was gonna say it. Stop making Batman movies.
It's
Please.
over. Let
Stop
him
making Harley Quinn
retire.
movies.
Okay,
Those two
only if
mainly.
you follow the the animated series of Harley Quinn. I love
You
the
showed me that, and I
animated
actually liked it.
series.
I was like, okay.
I hated Harley Quinn before that. I don't care for Harley Quinn. And
Yeah.
it was
It was-
mostly people glorifying the relationship.
That's
what
probably
pissed me
why
off.
we didn't like her like that. Because we're like, everybody's hyped up about her. And girls keep saying, oh my God, I'm just like Harley Quinn. You are not a
Get your-
psychopath. Shut up.
Psychopath that gets her ass beat by her psychopath boyfriend that doesn't even really like her, honestly.
And literally, if you read the comics, that she died so many times. So many times.
I didn't know that.
That's why I was, yeah. She died so many times. It was so many different versions of her. And I'm just sitting here like, okay.
Oof.
All right.
I love that she broke up with him. in the
Yeah.
animated
I was just like,
series.
oh,
But it took time too. Like, they didn't just rush it. It was
Mm-mm.
like a lot of back and forth. Then she was like, fuck you.
She had to wait to her breaking point,
Yeah.
just like us women.
Oof. But she did Kite Man dirty though. I don't appreciate that. Not she did. Poison Ivy did Kite Man dirty. Kite Man deserved better. I know he a bro. You knew he was a bro, and you still ran with that shit. Insane.
I forgot about Cat.
He's like a big part of the show.
Yes, I'm like, wait, I forgot she was there first.
Oh man! So
Before
if you guys know
yeah.
nothing about what we're talking about, check out Harley Quinn animated series. It's an adult animated series, and it's so great. It's so
I
great.
didn't think it was gonna be because people was hyping it up when it first came out, and I'm just like, I'm not about to watch it. And then Kitty was like, "Oh, just watch the first episode," and I ended up watching all the seasons in one sitting, and I was like, "All right,
It's Bob." That's another theme that I love that we're going with now with like superhero shows and movies that is
Mhm.
more adult, it's more realistic.
Mhm.
Even Young Justice, now that the
Mhm.
newer seasons, it's more realistic where the kids have PTSD and they need therapy and
I mean, because it kind of makes
it makes a lot of sense.
because y'all have these superhuman abilities now. And it's just like, that's a lot of pressure.
Mm-hmm. And plus, they've literally seen their partners and friends die. And some multiple times. So yeah, lots of therapy, lots of help. What else is out there? There's Invincible Fire, but it's so intense.
I haven't seen it.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When I say K-dramas has taken over my
Asia!
K-dramas have taken over my entire life.
Did you watch The Boys? I'm gonna cry. I'm actually gonna cry.
The sad thing is, I haven't watched a lot of things because, again, I say K-drama has taken over my entire life.
Break.
You can't say that because you haven't watched K-drama.
I told you to put me on. You're so busy with K-drama.
First off, I told you to watch it. I told you to watch 2 of them.
You list one and you're like, I watched it already.
And I was like, just watch that as your starter. And then you was like, okay. And you've never went to it. So
no, you list off one that I already saw. And I was like, oh, that was good.
Yeah.
And I was like, give me another one. And you're like, I'll think about it.
I just recently finished another one too. It was What's Wrong with Secretary Kim.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think it was gonna go the route I thought it was going because the previews and all of that, it was like, oh, it's supposed to be hilarious, jokey joke, cool. I'm like, okay, cool, I can watch this. Trauma. 3rd episode. I said, okay, all right, geez, Louise. Yeah, if y'all want to watch that, please go watch What's Wrong with Secretary Kim. It's on Hulu.
Yeah, no spoilers. Just in case
I can't even say it because you're gonna be like this the whole time if I was to say it. So I'm like, no.
But I think it'd be fun to play like a little game.
Okay.
With superheroes called Overrated, Underrated.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm gonna pull up a list of superheroes.
Okay.
And we're gonna see if we agree on whether they're overrated and underrated. We already agree on Batman being overrated.
Oh, absolutely. Because there's already, it's Batman and Robin. Speaking of Batman,
and I don't like live action Batman. I liked Batman Brave and the Bold. That was fun. It was more goofy though, and like so many puns that pissed me off. So many.
My favorite Batman. A lot of people gonna hate me for it, and I don't care. Shut up. My favorite Batman is Lego Batman.
My favorite Batman is Harley Quinn animated series Batman. He's fucking sad.
Because it makes sense. That's why it's like, ooh.
All right. Ant-Man.
Ant-Man is underrated to me.
I don't care about him. So I guess underrated, I guess. He's alright, but he's not. Whoa.
Yeah, he's definitely not like the main character. He's definitely a side character for sure. But side characters that you kind of need those because they humble you, and he's fucking hilarious. That's what I'm like.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Aquaman, overrated.
Oh, that's decent. Yeah.
All right, we agree. Which Aquaman did you like or specifically don't like?
First one, the movie. Oh my gosh.
I didn't even watch Jason Momoa's
I did. It was cool, but it didn't like captivate me the way I thought it was going to. That's why I was like, a movie can't do that. I'm only gonna watch it once and call it a day. So
makes sense. The Atom. I feel like he's just like properly rated. He's just in the middle with Ant-Man.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I would have to say that too. Okay.
The Avengers is a group. That's not like one.
Yeah, you have to specifically separate everybody.
Batgirl? Which one?
Right.
So many Batgirls.
That's what I'm like. There's so many. What super?
What's your favorite Batgirl? I like the one that broke, like, got her spine fucked up and has to be at the computer. No,
This is a Lego Batgirl with the purple outfit.
God.
I'm just like, no, because like Batman, the Lego, that one is just so funny to me. Because first off, he's so relatable. But no, if I'm like talking about human though, my favorite Batman would have to be the movie Batman and Robin. Because that's when I saw Poison Ivy and Dr. Freeze. That is my ultimate favorite. Bless you. But yeah. Who else? Lord.
There's so many, but how about Catwoman?
Underrated.
I think she's I feel like she's a little overrated. I don't hate her, but I feel like she's like a bit hyped up, or like
I feel like they haven't made a movie like a real good movie of how she came. Except like obviously it was the Halle Berry Catwoman of how it kind of started, but people hate that I bring her up because they like, hey, no, that's not accurate and da-da-da. Fuck you. I liked that one because it made sense. That was the more so realistic cat I've ever fucking seen from a human, just letting you know. But go off.
Have you watched Cats?
I don't wanna. I'm scared. I've heard things.
I watched it with my grandpa, and it was not my grandpa, my grandma. Mm-hmm. It was so creepy. It was so weird. It was so off-putting. It was so weird. I'm a cat person. I'll never get to that level of cat person.
I don't want to watch that. I'm scared.
Hellboy. Underrated
for sure.
That's a throwback.
Yes.
I enjoyed watching it.
Mm-hmm. I liked all of the movies too. And I've actually watched all of the movies.
Spider-Man.
Shocker. He is. Don't. We are not going to talk about my favorite person. Skip. Because we know the real answer. We know he's overrated. Shut up. We know.
Supergirl. Don't care.
Definitely don't care and definitely underrated for sure. Yeah. But it's just like,
I feel like that about
majority of DC
heroes.
I said majority DC, you said majority females. Yeah. I'm like,
unfortunately, I don't mean to feel this way. But like, what, Captain Marvel,
I didn't even I watched Ant-Man before. That should tell you enough. That's why I was like, ooh.
Zatanna.
Ooh.
Okay, she's part of the Young Justice line. And she's in other shows too, but Magician. Her dad ended up having to take the helmet.
Wait. I think I'll have to see a photo. I will have to see a photo to know. Wow. That freaking should I look this up?
I'll pull it up.
Okay. Because there's like a lot of characters I do not know in DC. That's why I'm like, ugh.
You know, I cosplayed her.
But the sad thing is that I cosplay most DC characters. That's the sad part. Oh!
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
never mind.
Underrated as fuck. She is OP.
Yeah.
Giving her a chance.
Dang, I don't know.
She's
DC
fire. But yeah, no. What's your favorite DC movie so far? Or lately that you've watched? Besides the obvious.
The obvious, baby.
I'll go ahead and say Black Adam. Fucking loved Black Adam. I didn't think I was gonna like it, but it was hilarious.
Only watched half.
It was good.
Because I definitely watched it, and then I was like, I'm gonna watch the rest, and then I didn't. Because I was watching on my phone, not illegally.
Okay. I don't think anyone assumed that, but alright.
But yeah. But yeah, I definitely stopped like smack middle too. Because that was the day I had early. But, my favorite DC movie. I guess I'm gonna be cliche and say Harley Quinn.
Like Birds of Prey?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
I would say Suicide Squad, but I was like, that's what I'm like. I kind of like the yeah.
I think I'm starting to get over traditional superhero stuff. I'm starting to go into like the new age superhero stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like that's why I like Black Adam, because it's leaning towards the new age of where it's not, there's a clear good and a clear bad.
Mm-hmm.
There's a middle.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where Black Adam sits, in the middle. So I really liked that. Even when the superheroes came in and all the people were like, go on, we don't like you. And they're like, but we're the good guys. And they're like, no, fuck you. We didn't ask you to be here.
Right. Leave.
Our hero is this guy. And they're like, well, he just murdered people. And they're like, and? Those were the bad guys. And they're gone now.
And they're like, what? Okay. All right.
Oh man, but I love the blurring the lines.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more of a fan of like anti-heroes than like pure of heart heroes.
I like the asshole heroes. More realistic. Like Deadpool.
I fucking love Deadpool. I forgot about that guy. He's coming out with a movie with Wolverine.
And I cannot wait, because I already know how this duel is going to go. Like, Wolverine is like this, like tough, serious, and then here's Deadpool.
You're my boyfriend now.
Like, babe, stop. Like, you're just like,
ooh, I like it
because it's always friends. It's always friends like that in the duo too. It's always and then the one that's just extremely serious the whole time, and you're just like, okay. Complete opposite always attracts. I guess so. But yeah, anymore? Or
no, I'm over it.
Okay.
I realize I don't really like superheroes that much.
We can talk about other nerd stuff.
Oh, I can't. You only watching K-pop. I can't be like, what anime have you watched lately? You're gonna be nothing. I've only been watching K-pop. What am I gonna talk to you about?
We can talk about favorite one that's on here. It's a sticker right here.
Yeah,
it's Hunter x Hunter.
I enjoyed Hunter x Hunter. That was pretty good.
Fucking love Hunter.
Why do you love Hunter x Hunter?
Because them two as a duo reminds me legitimately of me and my best friend. I like to a T though. That's why I'm like, yep. Because gone, just let's go do this. Go. Kids would be like, yeah, let's go. Fuck some shit up. I'll be like, yep, that's us. That's us for sure.
That's fun. I like how, I don't know. It's a weird thing in anime where you can't really guess ages whatsoever.
That is true. Because you'd be like, oh yeah, oh, this person is real cute. They'd be like, oh, they're 7. Huh?
With like big buff.
What?
Bobby is like, yeah, no, that's a 10-year-old right there.
Or the gender. Oh.
Those are fun. Where it's
they'd be like, oh, no, that's a boy. We sure?
And he's like, yeah.
I'm like,
can't you tell?
No. It's like, no.
Ooh. One that was like going viral for me, like people thought was a girl, Estofo from one of my favorite animes. What's it called? Fate from Fate Stay Night, Fate series. There was one where it looked like a girl, pink hair and everything, you know, skimpy clothes, and it's just like, no, that's a guy.
I know what you're talking about. I know what scene you're talking about too. That's what I'm like.
Ooh, or Naruto, and he found out that what's his name was it? he's like the most beautiful chick in all of Naruto. Like, he better looking than Hinata and fucking Sakura.
You just be like,
he's a bad bitch.
period. But yeah, I be getting so confused. Oh,
I'm just like, he's hot.
and that's what I be getting grilled about too, is when people be like, oh, you know that their age is this and this. I'm like, it's a fictional character,
Yeah, like, you have to look past these things in order to enjoy it.
right? Yeah.
Like, if you bring it up, I'm like, I know, but we about to stop talking about that because I love this anime and you will ruin it for me.
Because I even had a moment when I was like crushing on what is Todoroki from My Hero Academia? I thought he was so dope. But then some girls literally came in my DMs and was like, "Oh, he's 17. You're a grown woman." I'm just sitting here like, he's a drawing, right? No, they didn't like that. They was like, "Don't talk about him like that." And da-da-da. He's a drawing.
Are you attracted to him?
And that's what I was like. What?
Hey, hold up.
I was like, but he's a drawing.
Yeah, no.
Like, people legitimately draw this person. And okay. All right.
And then there's the opposite end of the spectrum where it's like 110-year-old woman and she looks like a child.
Vampire.
Fairy.
Mystical creature. It's like,
and I'm
okay.
like, yeah, I'm gonna ignore that. I'm gonna not acknowledge it.
Yep, you're 6 in my eyes. Shut up.
Because it's gonna fuck up the show for me. Or, one of my favorite animes, they pointed out incest, and I'm like, you fucked up this anime for me.
Yeah.
It was, Vampire Knight? I fucking loved that anime. I was like, this is so hot and romantic. And they're like, hey, they're related. And I'm like, ooh. I feel like I knew, but I refused to acknowledge it because I was enjoying it. And they fucked it up. I can't watch it anymore. I'm like, the entire time, I knew, but I just didn't want to.
Yeah. Oh, what's another question? Nerdz of Maze. What's the one character you want to fight from anime?
Do I?
One.
Hold up. Do I have like do I get
narrow
upgrades?
it down to one?
Do I get upgrades? Because like they'll all fuck me up. Like, this is unrealistic. I don't think there's one anime person in the anime world that can't fuck us
then
up as
sure,
like normal
you can get
humans.
an upgrade.
Okay, thank you. Like, even like, I'm not gonna fight someone just to get my ass beat off the planet.
Like, what's one character you're just like, I cannot stand them. I want to legitimately fight them.
Zenitsu. I'm beating his ass because he fucking cried too much. My hero. What's the main character's name?
Deku.
Deku. I don't want to beat his ass, but I just want to, like, I don't know, poke him really hard in his forehead and be like, stop letting little children bully you. Stop. You got one more time to cry. Both of you.
I think there's only one character that I want to put hands on, and that's Mineta from My Hero with his little perverted ass. I cannot stand him. This little horn dog. Like, go sit down. Like, what? He all like, hey, ladies, and then do something stupid. I just be like, because you know how small he is. That's what I'm like. I just want.
Hondo has a comment.
I hear a rumor that after his brainwashing, he no longer does perverted things if you pay close attention to the character. I don't know if this is true, but it's something to look out for.
Okay. I hope so.
I don't know. I kind of.
I still kind of want to fight him.
I like
him. He still did that fucked up shit.
And then he went into the school, and his power to me is so dumb. That's what I'm like.
And he starts bleeding once he starts
That's why I'm like, why are you here? Like, go home.
Oh my god.
Shoot, Deku too. Like, you lucky you had to eat that piece of hair. That's why I'm like, sir, you ain't even supposed to be here. Like,
another fun game to play is you pick a power you want, and I have to choose the stipulations.
Okay, so obviously, there's so many powers, but it's gonna be so many downfalls though. Fuck, I'm scared. Super strength.
Okay, but it only activates when you're sweaty.
So I have to sweat. So basically, I have to wait to get my ass beat and sweat a little bit, and then.
But if you cool down,
it's like that sucks. Okay, your turn.
All right. The ability to instantly transport somewhere.
But every time you transport, you're fully blown naked.
I can't take anything with me.
Nope. Every time, even if you have clothes on and you teleport, you're completely naked wherever you land. Go.
That stressed me out. Like, I want to travel and shit. Now I gotta plan it out. I have to have like bags buried places with clothes.
Once you get there, bury it, and then leave. Yep.
Do one more.
Telekinesis.
Telekinesis, but you can only pick up things you can physically pick up.
So now you're telling me I'm weak?
I'm up to you.
Like, you know damn well I can't pick up that TV. Like, now I'll be like,
so your telekinesis is only
it's literally just gonna be this. I'm like, you
can make it work. Shoot nails.
I guess. I'm over here like I want to telekinesis a fucking building, and I'm just gonna be sitting there like this, nose bleeding and all, like,
and a single brick starts floating.
Literally pebbles, and I'll be like, "That's great. That's grand. That's cool. Gonna cry. Cool."
The ability to fly.
Okay, but but every time you land, who knows?
It's not too bad. It's messy.
Every time
that I land?
Every time you land, though?
How often am I flying?
You go if you a superhero?
Who said I'm supposed to be a superhero?
Or a villain too? Hey, whatever floats your boat.
Be me. I might just hustle out here. Super fast Uber.
Yo,
I don't know, I'm gonna pass
every
out.
time. That's why I'm like, every time you might pass out. That's why I'm like, I don't think you thought that through. That's why I'm like,
I'll take breaks. I'll take my iron.
Just swallow a whole bunch of iron pills before.
But I feel bad for people in superhero worlds that just have like shit powers. Like, that's fucking sad. Isn't there like a whole movie where it's just people that have like really stupid powers and they like trying to become heroes?
Is that Sky High? Am I tripping? Why did I automatically think Sky High right now? Because it was the superheroes and it was sidekicks, and the sidekicks, they powers sucked. I was like,
Are you talking about what, Tiger and Bunny?
I think so.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, their powers are pretty.
Like that
shitty,
girl
man.
literally turned into a hamster each time. What the fuck am I going to be?
And
Why?
the main heroes, like, their powers last like a few like seconds, and it decreases each time until they're powerless. And I'm like, what's the point?
I was like,
And then you gotta retire soon if you doing superheroing full time.
Mm-hmm. I felt
That's
so,
sad.
I felt so bad. Oh, the other dude who just glowed every time it was dark, just glowed, and I'm just like, okay, glow stick, great, cool. What?
Yeah, there's not much you can do with that.
I'm like, okay, cool. We'll never get lost in the forest.
Oh my god, you need to watch The Boys and you need to watch Invincible. There's so much I want to talk about. Oh my god. Like, the heroes in fucking The Boys are so shitty. They're awful, awful people. God awful people. And it's so realistic that it's scary. Because I've never considered the fact that since heroes were here, you know, throughout time, we had racism.
So
So I've never even considered
got it.
that heroes could be racist because they were originally built up to be pure good. Now that we're doing more realistic versions, I'm just like,
so if it's a black superhero and he trying to say,
or a racist normal superhero that just doesn't save people of color or just like murks them because imagine a super Nazi.
A super Nazi. That just stressed me out now.
See?
Okay.
Like, realistic heroes are like stressful. It's stressful. Oh man.
What's some other nerd shit?
I'm gonna cry. That stressed me out a lot. Like, bro, how can you be a superhero and racist? That just doesn't make sense. But alright. And of course in the government, so they're gonna cover it up. Like, no one's gonna know that you're racist.
That's deep.
Yeah. Scary as fuck.
Some other nerd shit.
Yeah,
Oh, did you watch the preview of Five Nights at Freddy's?
No, I'm not like hip to them as much. Like, I know of, but like, if you ask me anything, I know nothing.
It's a game.
Yes.
It's a guy who works at this little place, and it's like animatronic little thing. It's 5. Yeah, got it. Cool. And or is it 4? Is it 4? Or is it 5? Anyway, so basically he has to like control and like look at these cameras to make sure everything's cool. But then it's like it hit like 1 o'clock, and then some weird shit happens, and these animatronics start coming alive, and they start walking towards where he yeah, the game crazy. Mind you, I've never played it. I've only been watching people play it, and I get stressed out watching them play it. So I'm like, if I was to play that, I'm passing out. I can't. That's too much pressure.
That sounds like something you play with VR. That's scary.
But
I don't like.
they started, it like blew up, and now everybody just loves watching the games. They start making more games. Now they made a movie, and I can't wait to see it because one of my favorite YouTubers, which is Corey Kenshin, he's in it, and I'm just so happy.
I don't watch a whole lot of scary movies. It's not that I dislike them. I don't like jump scare because I will jump every time, and it's gonna piss me off.
You're not equipped to the scary games. Then no.
Like I'm gonna jump every single time, and it's gonna make me more pissed.
And those are my them is my favorite ones too.
I don't know. I like twists. I like thriller type scary movies. Like I watched The Barbarian. Have you watched that?
I think. Wait,
Insane.
no. Yes.
Insane. Yes. Insane.
Yes.
Insane. And I'm like, first of all, I would never, if I go to my Airbnb and there's a whole ass man in there, and he's like, no, I'm a safe person, it's okay. Hey, you can have the couch.
Come in.
And I'm like,
no. And I'm mad
because she thought about it and she was like, no at first. And he was like, I promise, you can get in the room, you can lock the door and you'll be fine. You'll be okay.
No.
And she went in, and obviously there's shit that happened where, like, the door unlocked. It obviously wasn't him, but, as a normal person, you're like, that dude just tried to peep in my room, and she still didn't leave.
So many red flags.
Like, all
said, I'll be fine. Like, no.
I was stressed out the whole time. I'm just like, bitch, what are you doing? That's how I feel like watching scary movies. I'm just like, what the fuck are you doing? It couldn't be me.
Yeah, nowadays scary movies is like very predictable. And it's kind of like, now you know.
Mm-hmm.
Not to, especially, what's the movie? Truth or Fucking Dare.
Didn't watch. Stupid.
Don't. Basically, it was a group of people went to Mexico, right? Right. They met a random ass person.
Okay.
And then the random ass person was like, oh, we should go to this abandoned church.
Nope.
To hang out and drink. These motherfuckers said, oh yeah, let's go do it.
Are they grown or are they teenagers?
Students. So technically,
Nope.
they're grown. But go off. Y'all get there. Y'all see this little shrine. And y'all said, ooh, let's pick up the one thing that's smack in the middle and take it with us.
Was it shiny? Why you look at me like that?
Because I got mad. That's why I'm like,
because it's like really shiny.
You're not still supposed to take it. He just said, ooh, let's take it, yeah.
Like,
and then
shiny.
open it, and then it said, oh, a little thing, and it says, ooh, truth or dare, and then they read it, and now this this demon is now on y'all shit, so it's gonna randomly pop up. That's the funny part of the whole thing, though. The demon like pops up randomly, not when you are comfortable. It's when you just having a grand old day, just a regular day, and then be like, truth there. Yeah, I'm just like, oh, truth? Okay. And every time you say truth, if you lie.
Oh, that's easy, right?
Dare.
What was the truth?
The dares is you happening to do the most meanest or excruciating type of shit happening, or you die. And it's just like,
truth.
And then if you don't, you have to keep passing on this game too, because clearly y'all fucking opened it. That's what pissed me off. I was like, y'all should have just left or not even went at fucking all and just enjoyed your goddamn. And then at the end, this bitch here gonna go on the internet. Make sure everybody watching it on the live. And said, ha ha, truth or dare, and made everybody in the fucking world play the game with her so she won't die. I was like, that is the most selfish shit I have ever heard in my entire fucking life, bro. I was like, wow.
Whoa. That's crazy.
And the game never stops unless you pass it on.
That sounds like the game. Are you aware of the game?
I think so.
That means you lost.
Fuck you. Oh, that game. Fuck you. That took me. I'm like, wait, the game?
You have also lost the game.
The dumbest. I can remember that too. I used to be like, shut up. Stop talking. I don't even want to talk to you no more.
Stipulations is you can only win if you forget the game. If you remember the game, you have lost.
So I'm like that. Anyway. But yeah.
I like my favorite horror or scary movie is Cabin in the Woods.
Oh, it's
That
been
was
a
really
while
good.
since I watched that.
It's really good. I've watched it several times over. This
Mhm.
is the only one where I'm just like, first of all, what the fuck? There's like so many ways to not have done any of the things, even though they were specifically set up to do the things. But I'm like, there's so many things in that place that are like sketch and set up obvious.
And y'all still went.
And y'all still rummage through the shit. I'm just like,
yeah. Yeah. Oh, my favorite scary. Ooh. I don't think I have one because I watched too many scary movies. That's why I'm like, I
haven't watched many. I like Goosebumps.
Goosebumps.
Yeah. Those are fun watching as an adult. They're so bad. They're so fun.
For sure. But, oh, wait. Oh, the one that I know for sure I cannot watch, but I love watching is Dead Silence. Dead Silence. Have you not watched it?
Well, I'm scared.
It's this dude and at the house.
Wait, is that an anime or no?
No, it's no. And this big ass box coming to their front door. No address, no nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So his wife opens it. It's a doll. A ventriloquist doll at that too. And his name is Billy. Yeah. She all playing with it and like, hi. So he leaves to get something. Come back, she dead. She gone, y'all. She gone. Mind you, how she's gone, all of this, gone. I was like, no, I'm lying. No, not even this. It was her tongue. There we go. There we go. Gone. And mind you, her mouth is stretched too. That movie go hard, but it's so scary to me because I be thinking like this entity is it's gonna get me. But I'm like, I'm black. So I don't think she but yeah, so basically he's trying to figure out how his wife died, then his dad all of a sudden calls him back into the town that he used to live in. Secrets unfold, and then it's a story about Mary Shaw.
Mm-hmm.
Mary Shaw is this ventriloquist lady who had Billy and 100 dolls that she just made, and she got famous. Locally famous in the town. Cool. She was the ventriloquist, obviously. So a little boy in the audience was like, her mouth is moving. She didn't like that. So she kidnapped the little boy and made him a fucking doll.
I might have actually watched that before.
Yeah. And I was like, okay. She didn't like that.
Don't cross a witch ever.
Yeah. So, because the town found that out, they said, you dead. And no, they cut her tongue out. So because they cut her, this makes sense. It's a whole fucking circle, bro. It threw me off the very first time I saw it. At the end, I was like, what? But yes, they cut off her tongue and she just died like that. But when she requested to be buried, she always said that she wanted to be a doll, just like her babies. So
no,
they literally made her into it. But if you was to look her in the eyes and you scream, she's cutting off your tongue and you die. That's it. So of course the dude that's like trying to get all these secrets unfolded, he keeps seeing her and she keeps trying to make him scream and getting scared and shit. That's why you don't like jump scares. So I'm like, I don't think you'll like that. So she gives it's so many jump scares too. And he like and he'll just cover his mouth or like jump or something like that. Yes. But then at the end, so remember I told you his dad told him to come back. His dad was dead the entire time. That lady was doing ventriloquist on him the whole time. So that
gave me anxiety.
Basically, Mary Shaw kind of lured him back so she can kill him.
I don't like that.
And I was like, this movie is so good, but I am fucking terrified. I will never. Because first off, it's the fact that you said I can't scream if I'm scared. That's why I'm like, wait. Like, I'm scared.
When you get scared?
It depends though. Because most of the time, I kind of freeze up if it's like a jump scare. But if it's more so, like,
I don't scream.
know.
I like inhale and then I process. Like but like I post up. Like I'm ready to fight immediately. Same. So that bitch is getting punted.
Same.
She not gonna make me scream.
Like if our friends or family or something like that like jump scare and be like, I'll be like I do that. But it's more like if I scream, it's like a haunted house or
oh no,
it's
I'm
like
posting up. I don't like
or like I scream at like roller coasters and stuff like that. But yeah, I went to a haunted house. It's
I've been and I'm like I'm paying to get scared. Why?
I mean, we paid to watch movies that are scary. So you're technically still
I don't
like we're technically
paying to get entertained. There's a story behind it. Not just some dude in a costume jumping out at me and me having to refrain from like swinging. That's not fun.
What's one scary movie that just traumatized you?
Nope.
Fuck, I got one. Tales from the Hood. The very first one.
No, it wasn't Nope. Wasn't it Get Out?
Ooh, that is a traumatic one. Because that part when he sunk, I sunk too. And I was like, oh!
Anxiety. Just anxiety. I'm just like, run, get out, run. No, like I feel like as soon as you arrive to a place, you can feel the vibe. I would have got there. I would have looked around.
But I think he felt the vibe for sure, but because he's around. Well, I can't even do this because, well, the
girlfriend.
The useless crayons, need I say.
Oh, that freaked me out, man. That made me itch. I was like, dude, run. Yeah.
I felt very, very... I was like, Jordan Peele, no.
But, okay, and it's weird when it comes to those kind of movies because I feel like a lot of those movies can be made to be, like, anxiety-inducing to people of color, whereas people of not color will find it funny.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll just be like, dude, that's fucking
literally how
terrifying.
we feel. Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know if this movie came out or if it was even real, but someone was thinking of making a movie called Karen, which terrified the fuck out of me because it was basically about, you know...
Oh yeah, I've seen the movie.
You know, like a black couple moving into a white neighborhood and basically a neighbor that keeps fucking harassing them and it keeps escalating. And they basically can't do much about it because she's a fucking white woman.
Yep.
And I'm just like...
That movie pissed me off. I was just like...
Yeah, it's upsetting to us, but obviously people that can't relate to that kind of experience are like, oh, that's so funny. And I'm just like...
But then I get what you're saying, but then I'm like, dang, I be laughing at the white people in scary movies when it come down to sharks. Because we know
I don't watch this
for a fact, black people is not going in the water. We might get in the pool. We might go to the beach, but we're not going all the way out to the coast to go deep into the water to take pictures of sharks. No.
I'm adventurous, but I'm not like I'm not fucking with wild animals. But
no,
and even like when they explain that, you know, sharks aren't that aggressive unless, you know, these specific things align. But even then, I'm like, why risk it? It's like, oh, a bear will roll you as long as you don't do these things. And I'm like, well, I just won't put myself in the position to be mauled by a bear.
And that goes for every movie with... I just be like, so you know you're gonna be in this environment. You said, "Ooh, let's explore out."
That's how I feel about
and
the
then
submarine.
they see things and they be like, "Ooh, let's touch it. Ooh, let's pick it up. Ooh, let's take it home." Like, no, stop exploring things, you weirdos.
That applies to Ouija boards too. Like, we don't even fuck with those for the off chance that shit's real. Like, let a friend pull a Ouija board and be like, haha, it's a fun little silly thing we can do. Fuck that!
Pause that. I know if we go on this trip and your friends bring out a Ouija board, I'm fighting them on site. I am not playing. We're supposed to be going to a lake house, and keyword, I said lake house. And we know my skins. This is the first time I've ever really did this. So I'm just like, this is like low key.
If you feel a vibe, get out, my guy.
I'm sitting in the car, and if y'all don't get in the car, I'm pulling off, and I don't even know how to drive. So I'm like, bro, I'm not playing. Like, I done seen too many movies, saw too many scenarios. I'm good. No. But yes, now we on a Ouija board. Let's talk about this. Hold on. I done seen so many movies of Ouija boards, and they be like, "Oh, I just want to talk to my dead relative," and then they be like, "Oh, that's not that relative. That's the person that's always been following you since you were young and shit." And I'm just like,
anxiety.
Okay. All right.
Or it'll be like someone acting to be your, like, the person that you're trying to contact, so you can, like, fucking summon them out of wherever they are. And I'm like, how do you know that you're talking to? I'm like, itch. It makes me itch, bro.
That's why it's a new movie too, and it's like
another one.
It's like this hand, and it's like shaped like this and shit, and it's got all this writing on it, and it's like clay or something like that. I don't know.
Oh, I've seen the
yes, and I'm like,
and they put it on their forehead.
Then they had the audacity to put a black girl as the main character. I was like, oh fuck you, because first off, she ain't black. She is Oreo black. That means that she is a black girl in a white environment. So she gonna do whatever the white environment do. Don't play with me. Like, I was so heated because, of course, she's all in the previews. I was just trying to contact my mom, and then her mom show up, and mind you, moms don't even look like moms. So I'm just like,
but also, if you think about it, we each have our own culture and way of contacting our, spirits or relatives. If that was
just like us black folk, we don't fuck with voodoo.
But each culture has a way that you can do that. And Ouija board ain't it. I feel like that's a Hail Mary to the sky.
That's
where other cultures have like specific. Hey,
even when they be selling like Ouija boards in stores too. And then my friends would be like, "Ooh, touch it." Don't play with me. That's not funny. Like, I'd be like, bro.
Like summoning. I feel like those things are like, this is to summon someone or something. Whereas these other ones are like to contact so you can speak. Even if they're not speaking back, you're putting your words out there for them to hear. You mean I don't really have anyone I really want to talk to, but I'm just saying.
Now, mind you, there is certain people I would love to talk to for sure, but they've been gone for a while, so I don't think they should come back. So I'm not about to summon them. No. That's why Asia don't do the voodoo. Don't do the witchcraft. Don't do the Ouija board. No.
How do you feel about cultures that have like times of year that your the spirits, come down and you visit? Like in Mexico, where it's like
the Day of the Dead. I think that's pretty cool though. Like, okay, that's nice. Y'all leaving all the food out. That's beautiful.
But you're not summoning your dead.
No.
Not Wiccans.
No. That's fucking weird. Like, no.
But yeah, no. They're.
I mean, since we are on the topic of scary shit, have you ever felt spirits? I've dealt with it twice. That's the only reason why I was like, ugh.
Maybe, but I don't like that. All that that just brings anxiousness, and I don't want to think about it. Because if it is, I'm like, who? Why? Are you good about?
And I hate that they always summon. But then I know why y'all the spirit realm, all the bad stuff, always be summoning the children because they're like the purest people. Mm. That's why I'm like, okay, no wonder why y'all going to them. They ain't got no filter. They gonna ask a whole bunch of questions. They're naive. It's just like I get it, but then I'm like, why? At the same time, though, like, come on.
Do you think you're a fan of scary stuff? I think you are.
Oh yes, absolutely.
I think I am. If it's good, if the writing's good, sure. Mm-hmm. If it's just jump scare,
that's annoying. It gets annoying. Like you have to captivate me off rip. That's why I love all the Conjuring movies, the Insidious movies. They captivate me 2 minutes in. I was like,
yeah, no.
I'm gonna watch you some.
As long as it's not like, the one that was just like silence because like there was like teenagers in like an old dude's house and like the dude was like, I don't know, blind. He was blind.
I know what you're talking about.
And the most of the movie was just silence, and I just felt anxiety the entire time watching that.
I know what you're talking about.
Fuck that movie.
What is
Holding
it called?
my breath the entirety of that is not fun.
What is it called? I feel like it's gonna pop up right here, but damn, what is it called? Because I just watched that too.
No idea.
And I'm like, he got was trying to get the girl. That was intense.
Yeah.
I was like,
I think what we learned today is that you need to watch more shows.
I do need to watch more superhero stuff.
Please. At least the 2 that I listed so we can talk about it.
And you need to watch more K-dramas.
Send me a list.
Because I'm tired of being the only one in the group talking about K-dramas. I'm feeling so way.
But thank you guys for checking us out. Per usual, if you have any suggestions and stuff that you'd like us to talk about, please comment. Let us know.
For sure.
And
like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff.
What she said. This is Tits for Tat.
Tits for tat. Tits for tat.
Tits for tat. You look like you season. Are you okay? Wait. I want to do a Spider-Man pose.
You're
come on, we're in the suit. Get up. Get your ass up.
Now if I fall off this damn chair,
I'll laugh. Everybody will put
I'm gonna cry.
Flip.
Okay. I'm crying. I was sliding though.